to do a review of this. It's a Creda debonair compact reverse air. The reversing one. Model number 37304. It's there. That's the specs on the back. Anyway, it's a little 3 kilogram vented dry air. And this has come out from the 80s. So yeah, this machine is way over 30 years old. Good news is that it still fully works. And even more impressive is that it still has its original plug with a massive 2-meter cable attached to it. But yeah, original molded plug on it. So it's pretty original, all this. Case on the outside though has a few pits on it, as well as a few scratches around the top. If you look very closely here, we've got some pitting on the chrome. Open it up. Right, so our filter is here for some reason. Yeah, and the filter goes inside. Right, so when you put the filter in on this, you need it so these tabs are facing that way, and you want that bit at the top. That kind of sits in. That's a bit. There we go. That's in. Sits in there. Obviously, it vents up and then through the front here. Inside, what's rather nice about this is the machine's enamel drum is near enough pretty much immaculate. You see, I've got another Creda matching model, and the enamel on the drum is coming away, although the outer body seems to be a little bit better condition. So that could just suggest that the fact that this has probably been less used, or certainly what it's been drying, since buttons will often probably cause the enamel to come away or flake off or chip off. The rear bearing here, it's very shiny. It's just something to note. There's a little bit of paint down here. Now I'm wondering whether that's actually covering spots of rust that have been there in the past. That is actual paint, and it's not like it's been dropped on, it's been actually painted there. Alright, before I shut that up, I'm going to show you the top. Right, I'll show you the dial in a minute. So we've got a rocker switch here. That means full heat when it's on that side. That means half heat when we're on this side. So here on the dial, our marker is actually, yeah, it's at a 45-degree angle away. Each notch is 5 minutes, and we've got up to 120 minutes. Can you see? That's 5 minutes for each notch. So for this we're going to set it to 35 minutes. We've also got 2 arrows to remind you to only turn it clockwise. Right, so when I shut the door, the dry will start. Ready? That's a lot of fluff. So we've had a bit of a build-up of fluff down here, around here, in these little splines. So that's all sort of blowing out now. What I like with, you can buy a vent hose which will go over the front, and I believe the modern Indesit ones actually still fit these, so you could be able to do it with that. But not 100% on that. Maybe we could try it out because I've got one over there. Right, if I zoom in, so without a hose cover on, you can see through these splines, through the filter, and then through that you can obviously see the sheet going round and round and round. That's hot already. And that's quiet. Really quiet. But in the workshop, it doesn't matter because there's so much volume of air, it's not going to condense anywhere. Well, not for the amount of drying that I did through this. But saying that, I did run this particular dryer for a good several weeks because I had no dryer really here, and it's been sat over there for ages, and now it's going to a new home for a collector who will use this as a daily actually, as a daily driver. Another thing is that this has rollers at the bottom as well, so you just simply roll it forward and back, so you can just put it under the stairs, or under the workshop, the work counter in your kitchen, and then just pull it out towards the back door when you needed it. Right, let's take a look. There's not enough there to get off. Right. So, much to my amazement, the sheet hasn't bundled up, and amazingly, it's still perfectly fine. Interesting. Right, so I'm going to give this out of 10. Simple, solid Creda, 9 out of 10. Easy peasy. See you again soon.